privileged and honoured to be here in Iona Abbey to sing the 13th century plainchant in honour of St Columba of Iona, actually on the 9th of June, his feast day. This music was written for a tiny island community, the Priory of Inchcolm out in the Firth of Forth, that had been founded with money from the Royal Treasury, and it's uniquely Scottish. The manuscript the music's taken from is called the Inchcolm Antiphona, and it's a kind of musical miracle because it was written 700 odd years ago and it's survived all these centuries of turbulent Scottish history, including the Reformation, when most of this stuff got destroyed.
It's wonderful to be singing the chant, especially here today, and you just feel that the music that we're singing now is, I feel, very connected to the music which has been sung through the ages, the singers that have sung it across the centuries. And of course, especially in these ancient and sacred buildings, you feel the shapes of the buildings have influenced the musical phrase of the chant, and the music just resonates down through the ages.
This is the only medieval music we have about St Columba, and it's full of references to the legends and life of his time here on Iona.
We also enjoy, alongside the medieval music we sing, performing very contemporary music by new and up-and-coming composers, providing them with a very important platform for their music. And also we enjoy it because it provides us with a variety in the programme, for us as singers, but also for the audience, because the contemporary pieces often have rather more spicy harmony, if you like. It's interesting that a lot of new composers write their music harking back to medieval plainchant and early polyphony, writing in a very linear way so that the harmonies come about as a result of the way the lines interweave.
For this special occasion, being here on St Columba's feast day, I commissioned Ailie Robertson to write a setting of one of the antiphons from the Inchcolm Antiphona, Carne solutus pater Columba, which describes the saint's arrival in heaven. The original music, the original version, is very celebratory, all about the joy of the angels receiving Columba. Ailie's version is interesting because she brings it down to earth and we feel the weeping, the mourning of the community bereft of their leader.
There's evidence that harps were actually owned by Scottish monasteries in the Middle Ages, and they may well have been used in worship, perhaps to provide instrumental interludes, to accompany the singing of plain song and the performance of devotional poetry.
This music is literally sung prayer. That was the job the monks were doing. And they absolutely believed that when they sang this music in church, they opened a channel of communication to heaven. And they believed that at that point, they were singing along with the choirs of angels circling the heavenly throne. We think everyone should enjoy the health benefits of singing. The monks lived for a long time, and I think that's got something to do with them singing for hours every day in church. So we've brought a load of workshoppers here to the island who are learning some of the chant from the Inchcolm antiphona in order to sing a service of choral vespers.